Farming, coming to you live from Urban Farming Today. I'm here with Novella Carpenter, the author of Farm City, and we just have a few questions for Novella based on her experience with urban farming and globalization. Hi, Novella. How are you today?
Oh, it's so nice to be
My
here.
first question for you. In your book, Farm City, you and the other characters seem to be going local. Why did you decide to do this, especially with your diets?
Well, growing up, I've always a hippie with my parents and whatnot. They just always grew their own food, and it just feels better, like knowing where that food came from. You made it yourself. You know how people say, you do it for yourself, and you just feel better about it. Well, that's like the same way with my food. I would much rather, know where it's coming from and know that I worked hard for it compared to going to the store and getting my food. It's just something that I feel passionate about.
When did you decide to allow people to come on your squat farm, and what was going through your mind when you were doing this?
Well, I just realized like squat farming is just something that you should be sharing with people. Like I just came in there like that's not even my land, so if it's not even my land, I need to be sharing it with people. You know what I mean? And I just figured, such a Oakland, ghost town, people just don't have the best of situations, and I can help out myself with like allowing people to get in there and getting that food instead of going and buying it with their money because they don't have much.
Oh, Novella, how sweet of you. Novella, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the author Thomas Friedman. He wrote this book, The World is Flat, in 2004. Now, in this book, he talks a lot on globalization, which is to him the world being connected. You seem to be doing the opposite in your life. Could you elaborate on that for us?
Well, as I said before, my family's was hippies back in the day and all that kind of stuff. And me and Bill, we decided that we'd like to move out. Bill, my partner, we like to move out to, a place that most people wouldn't typically want to live in, like a place where you have all sorts of different characters. Like it's just a lot different of an area. It's something that you can become yourself in. And it was just, I don't know, someplace we figured it'd be a good place to find ourselves, actually. And being local, well, I just much more prefer being myself in a community and doing things I can do by myself without the help when I could be, well, going buying stuff from like Walmart or that kind of stuff. I'd rather do it myself, hard earned.
And it's easier to do it in that environment, you're saying?
Yes, much easier.
Understandable. Novella, how do you think your own farm has contributed to the local economy?
Well, you can relate it kind of as you should like get from the farmer's market compared to, getting at Walmart. That's the basis for that. But actually, in a way, I'm helping those people who can't pay for food and things like that, and they're getting the fresh, like, produce that I have a lot better than most foods. And then also, I'm inspiring people in my community to create farm themselves. So hopefully that will like spark up in the community a little more. We've had some other one, my friends have some other gardens and things like that, but the kids were getting into it too and all that kind of thing.
Great, that's great to hear. So Friedman says in his book nowadays that in order to stay in the job market, you must become an untouchable. These are people who become specialized in their jobs so they are less likely to get their jobs exported. Some examples of this would be the great explainers, the great adapters, and the green people. As one who, falls under the green people, how do you maximize the resources you have?
Well, it's like things like the dumpster and things like that. Most people will be like, you getting in a dumpster, but I maximize my resources. That food is just being thrown away in a landfill, but I'm maximizing with that. And then other things, helping out, going to like my friend farmers, taking their seeds, things like that, using seeds that are already made compared to going to the other thing and getting it shipped in when it's already here. Things in the community that are already present definitely plays a big role in my squat farming, using things naturally compared to going buying at Walmart, things like that. You are doing it yourself naturally.
Okay, interesting. So Novella, UPS has played a big role in your squat farming when it came to getting the poultry right to your door. Do you believe more urban farmers will start to rely on UPS's global shipping compared to going to other farms and getting supplies?
Well, you know, it is a big convenience in urban farming because you don't have that many farms around your city. Like, you know, me and Bill would have to borrow our neighbor's truck and things like that to go get things. I think, like, you know, the necessities of you can't just, like, send your animal off to get slaughtered and come back. I mean, you could, but it's more things like that you need to go to the farm for. But UPS does, I mean, look at that. I got those nice little birds just dropped off on my porch. I didn't have to go get them. I could just click online. You know how much convenient that was for me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that would have been a hassle. Like, just having that convenience is something that helped me start up wanting to get it because I just knew I could get it right there. So hopefully people after reading my book maybe will can see that and see how easy it is to start up an urban farm from the UPS and things like that. So instead of you don't have to go to a farm and know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Well, Novella, you've been great. Thank you so much for coming today. Once again, this is Melissa Green from Channel 9. Thank you.
Bye.